Hello, I'm Stacey Russell and welcome to your latest episode of This Week in Barbados. This week I'm in the parish of St. Joseph. This month We Gatherin celebrations have moved to this parish and I'm welcoming you from Hunte's Gardens. It's one of the top attractions in St. Joseph and I have the owner of Hunte's Gardens, Mr. Anthony Hunte himself. He's ready and rearing. He's welcoming me and in we're going to have a chat about these gardens. Come on, let's go.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
Let's
you
go
so
and see the
much.
garden. And once we get you in, we get you to come back to St. Joseph over and over again. It's a great parish. We think it's the best. Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Hunt's Gardens is tucked away in the village of Castle Grant in St. Joseph, now under the management of Chukka Caribbean and attracting hundreds of visitors per day. Featuring a mix of sturdy trees and delicate plants, it's surely a rich slice of Barbados's paradise. And Mr. Anthony Hunte, ever the gracious host, is excited and proud to tell the story of Hunte's Gardens. Mr. Anthony Hunte of Hunte's Gardens, it's such a pleasure and a delight to be in this atmosphere. It's quite enchanting.
Well-
How did it all get started?
I think it was number 20 or 24th visitor wrote on the internet the most enchanting place on earth. And we adopted that as our logo. So whenever people, you sell them the idea from the way in, and of course then that gives you something to work towards. Because if you say it's enchanting, something you have to do every day, and that's in life, you know. Every day there are new people and you have to make them buzz.
How big are the grounds?
Oh, it's about 2.5 acres, 2.5 acres. And we're still going to do a lot of planting on the bowl as we go around. More and more planting as we go around. So we're going to fill this with more color as the years go on.
How long have you been operating this
I
gardens?
opened in 2007 and I bought the land in 1990. The sinkhole was here, it had a lot of fruit trees and a lot of monkeys. And I just said to myself, you know, I'd love to have a nice garden, and a nice garden that pleases me, and then perhaps it will please the rest of the world. And we've had top gardeners from all over the world visit. And luckily my grandmother taught me to garden from the time I was 4 years old. And I used to grow plants finally for the church fair, and then I started a nursery, and then out of that grew this. 20% of the plants are preserved from the garden, they're indigenous, including all the wonderful palms and other stuff. And then 80% are imported, because I've traveled all over the world to tropical countries. Plus, the other thing I did, I bought from other people on the island and swapped and so on. And I enjoy welcoming hundreds of visitors every season, into the thousands, and it gives me great joy. And great joy to go on as long as I can. Don't worry about the aching knees, get the old stake, up and down you go, and just enjoy every day as it comes.
Why do you think the tourists keep coming back?
The tourists come back to Barbados because of things, not necessarily only Hunte's Gardens, there are many other attractions. And they keep coming back because of the high standards we are setting.
What's so special about St. Joseph?
What's so special about the air, the cool air. So yeah, it's a wonderful parish to live in, and we can grow everything. This is very fertile land. Just drop down to the coast. There are marvelous fishing villages down there, and of course, if you want, you can have a little dip in Cattle Wash or Bashaba. A little dangerous at times, but there are plenty of swimming in Barbados, and I just love life, and I can't wait to wake up in the morning.
One Polish visitor is overcome with gratitude.
I just want to tell you that I'm very happy to be in this place. We travel the world, but it's one of most beautiful. No, it's a beautiful park what I saw in my life.
Thank you.
So I'm very,
Thank
very
you.
happy.
Thank you.
Happy to be
And I
here.
want you to come back to Barbados over and over again.
The guys here make a wonderful job. It's
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, then I can be here.
Yes, you come and wear those same earrings, and then I remember.
Okay, that's
Thank you.
Angelica was here from Poland, yes?
Exactly. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a lovely
Thank you.
day.
Okay. Bye, dear.
Ciao.
Wow.
Well, after a little tour and a chat with the owner of Hunte's Gardens, Mr. Anthony Hunt, it's now time for me to take you back to the studio and bring you your roundup of the top stories for the past week. But not before I stop and literally smell the anthuriums.